Hi you guys, Stephanie here. Welcome back to my channel. Look at what is happening outside of my house right now. Oh my goodness, it's not supposed to be happening this way. Okay, so I have you attached to my tripod and I am going to flip you around to see my desk. Or I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to move it so that you can see my desk now. So just be prepared. I don't know how this is going to work out. All right, let me see if I can get you back where you need to be. I'm thinking it's not going to be as it normally is just because I have my entire camera turned around right now. I'm just hoping that it'll stay. Okay, why is it not working? Okay, I'm just gonna move it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so today I was thinking about making snowflake charms, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me to see how it turns out. What I've done so far is I've taken a couple of pieces of scrap cardstock that I had, and I cut out a couple of snowflake shapes from the cards. I made sure that the snowflake ones that I've chosen, because I have a few, have little openings in them so that I can attach them and they can hang. So those are the two that I used. And I wanted them to be fairly thick. So right now on these two, I have 4 layers of paper. No, actually this is a heavier cardstock. I have 3 layers of paper on this one, and then this is a lighter cardstock, so there's 4 layers on this one. And I'm using art glitter glue, and I just thought I would go ahead and glue the last couple on with you. I'm going to be using embossing powder. So using this, the embossing powder stuff, totally new to me. Totally new. I only have one option, which is kind of a clear sparkly. So I chose blue paper so that it would show up a little bit more. So we'll see. So they'll be like little sparkly blue snowflakes. My son just came home. He was at the gym and he has a pickup truck, and it's not a new pickup truck, but it's, you know, new to him. And this is his first time driving in the snow in a pickup truck. And so it's fishtailing all around. Not good. So he needs to put something heavy back there. And the truck's old enough that you have to put it into 4-wheel drive manually, and he didn't realize that, so he thought he put it in 4-wheel drive, but he didn't lock it in, which, you know, I don't know anything about that myself, but I am aware sometimes that's what you have to do on the older vehicles. Okay. All right, so like I said, just several layers. And the reason why I'm doing so many layers is because I want them to be charms. If I was just gonna put them on a pocket or something, I, you know, wouldn't have to do that. Okay, so I have some parchment. No, I'm gonna do this first. I'm not sure what kind of paper it is. I feel like it's like a papery, but I don't know what it is. It's not like waxy wax paper. If it is wax paper, it's kind of wax paper. But I don't want to emboss my heat tool on it because it'll melt it. Okay, so you take this stuff and get it all on there. And hopefully it's on there. It's hard to tell. It's not changing the color of it. I can't really tell. But it's a new one, so it should be working just fine. Okay, I can see that it's a little shiny. Okay, so yeah, this is the only one I have. I found it at a yard sale, and I really need to go online and find some, because I don't even think you can get them at the craft stores anymore. I haven't seen them. Maybe you can, I don't know. We'll do that one, and then we'll do a little one. I'll do the one I've already glued a while ago. And I'm thinking about trying to do both sides. I don't know if that will work or not. I have a little set of these tweezers. And I'm just going to drop it. This is actual parchment paper. I'm just going to drop it on there. And then move this out of the way. Put the lid on that just in case. The lid on this just in case. This is my little wet wipe. I didn't know how messy I was going to get. Okay, I'm going to turn my embossing gun on. So plug your ears or fast forward or whatever you need to do. I don't know if I'm going to need to hold this down. We'll see. Here goes. I think I got that one a little thicker. It's different paper too. Those are pretty. I should have put a board under there. I'm just going to move those off to the side real quick and do these. I'm going to grab a board. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Whoa, I almost spilled. Let's see, I want to use this one because it's a little slicker. I'm thinking it'll slide back into the jar easier that way. But I'm going to put the jar on top of this. I need to buy all of this special little equipment. And I don't need to. I realize I don't need to, but I really want to. Definitely want to get new colors. I know my husband's going to start asking me about, what do you want for Christmas? So I actually have an answer at this point. These are really cute. Okay, I do think, I don't know if I got too much on it. It sure does make it nice and firm. This one's really pretty. I'm wondering about doing the back. Like, is this going to stick down to my paper if I try to do the back? I don't know. Let's just do a couple more real quick so that they're done. think I'll just do it on this time. So you could do this with, you know, so many of the punches that we have. And then if the punches don't have a little hole that you can tie a string from, you can always just poke a hole into it. Or if you have one of the small hole paper hole punches, you could do that and just make little charms out of so many different things. I think that would be fun to do. I am late to the party on these kinds of things for sure. I remember years and years ago, I had a friend who made cards and sold them in a store, and she was showing me some, and they had embossing on them, and I mean, it's just totally foreign to me. I was like, how on earth do you even do that? It was magic. Let's see. I don't know if I just have too much on this particular paper. Maybe it absorbs more of the... I probably just goofed that one a little bit, but that's okay. Remember that every snowflake is different. So sometimes they're even not perfect. I mean, you know, have little imperfections. Did I say no snowflake is perfect? I meant no snowflake is alike. In one of my, I just was recording a couple videos yesterday, and I kept saying the wrong word. I was sewing a bow instead of tying a bow. And I don't know how to edit. I don't have the right program or software or whatever for editing. So at some point I will be able to do that, and I'll correct myself, but not today. Okay, here goes the gun again. This paper turns out totally different than this paper. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to try the back side, but at the same time, it's too big for it to just hang off. So what I'm thinking is, let's say I have a pocket. Let's call this a pocket. And I wanted to put a little punch in the pocket, and then take a little bit of, you know, something and tie it to, so it would kind of hang loose on the pocket like this. I just think that's really cute. So that's my thoughts on that. And then, you know, if you have some really small ones, maybe they could hang totally loose. Should we try the back and see what happens? I'm just going to do one. You guys probably know what happens, but I don't know what happens. We'll just do one. And if it messes up, then that's okay. Fun to play with, though. My goodness. It's very exciting to me. Let's see, where'd my stuff go? I'm just going to move that for the moment. I'm going to move that. Bring this back over. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's see what happens. All right, well, it's not sticking, but I'm sure it's hot, so I'm going to leave that for a second. While I leave that, in the flip through that I did of my the 3-ring binder Christmas journal, there was a brad that was on a Santa tag, and the lovely Lorraine from Craft Portal asked if I would show them a little more closely. I meant to go online to see if I could see any. I don't know where they came from. I cannot remember. I think my friend gave them to me. And she has been a crafter for so very long. So it could be something that she has had for so very long. I am not sure. But let's see here. There's a couple of different colors. Oopsie. That she gave me. And so what I normally do when I use them, I actually just scrape the letter off, because generally I don't want the letter. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to get it off to the side for a second to see if my camera's getting it. So that looks like a B, maybe even a Q. So there's a U or an N, an I. So anyway, she wanted to see them a little more closely. They're a good size, an A. And I suppose if you had all the right letters, you could make a word out of it. But yeah, I don't know if there's something you can still find. Anyway, that's for Lorraine. There you go, Lorraine. I hope that's what you wanted to see. All right, let's look at this last one that we did real quick. Yeah, it didn't mess up the other side. So it's beautifully sparkly on both sides. Yay! Anyway, well, that's all I wanted to show you today. I think it'd be fun to start making charms out of just, you know, kind of everything, scrap papers and stuff like that. And they could even just be like a square or a heart shape or circle or whatever, and then use your stamps. I need to get myself some more embossing powder. Hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.